Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I am going to mix it up a little bit and do my weekly plan with me in my Erin Condren hourly. I used to use this layout all the time. This was my go-to layout for a number of years. I haven't planned in it in a while, so I just kind of wanted to see, with planner launch coming up, I'm just kind of exploring all of the different layouts and kind of getting a feel for what I like. Still loving how I do my daily duo with the weekly overview. I still think that's where I'm leaning, but you know, I tried out the dashboard again. Might switch it up here and there with that, but I also wanted to give the hourly a try just because it's been a while. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We will see. I am using this planner cake kit 821. This, I love bees. So I just think they're really cute, and I love this kit. So I have it for my daily duo as well, that I'll probably be using at some point. This is the week of St. Patrick's Day, but I did not get this St. Patrick's Day kit for the hourly, so we're just gonna use this one because it's adorable. I will do my St. Patrick's Day kit in my daily duo. But anyway, we have the sampler sheet, the weather tracking boxes, a couple of the dash labels, which the dash labels are my favorite, so I did get a couple of those. The strip headers for the date covers, thin washi, and then the hourly checklists and labels. And I don't know if I'm going to be using all of this, but I did want to have a good variety here, so just so that I can pick and choose and kind of play around with it. So this might be a longer video if I'm kind of messing things up, but we'll see what we can do. Like I said, my planning style has changed, so I'm gonna try new ways of doing this and see if we like it. And if you've been watching for a little bit, you know that I lost my tweezers, so I found these tweezers and we're gonna use these, and hopefully that works out for these. Are a little short, but that is okay. I'm just, you know, making a mess over here. But I'm going to get the dates into their boxes here, and we will see where we're going from there. But I'm just going to start with that because I feel like, you know, it gives a nice base to what we're doing. Okay, dates are in, and I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to start with this sheet actually, and I'm going to lay this down. And if you saw in my other videos, I've said it before, I do not like habit trackers. So I cover these up. I used to do that when I planned in my hourly before. That was crooked. I just covered up the habit trackers instead of like up here like a lot of people do. I just cover those because they're not my thing. If I can get it down straight, yeah, that works. It's like a little bit over, but that's okay. Okay, that is down. And then where do I want this washi? I think I have to think. I think I'm going to put it at the bottom on this little box here. And then if I want to put labels down there for something else, I will just put them over it. And I'm just going to use this older Erin Condren ruler for this cutting purposes. I need to move these stickers out of my way for a minute. And I like to put the weekend banner in, and I know that, so I'm just going to put this, if I can put the bees the right way. I don't like how that ripped, but that's all right. We'll use the leftover over there. I do not like how I am ripping these right now, but it's all right. And putting in this bottom one. Okay. So those are in. And then I said I was going to put the weekend banner in. Maybe a little too far one way. Okay. So weekend banner is in. Do I want to put the little decorations? I might. We don't have anything going on. Where do I want to put them? I think I'm just going to put them like this. This is not a busy week for us at all. So I figured might as well try this layout. I have a lot of school stuff going on, so could be a lot of that in here. Doing this top part here, I'm going to use the thinner washi. And what color do I want? I think I'm going to use this one just for a different color. So I'm going to put that right at the top and then kind of layer my date headers over that. But again, this is kind of just like playing around and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And I just want to be prepared come planner launch, like what I want, what I don't want, what works, what doesn't work. And I know that they might come out with something completely different. So we're just trying here, but you never know. But if they do come out with something different, depending on what it is, I am more than likely going to try that because that's what I do. Every time they come out with something new, I have to have it. I know I'm not the only one, so. All right, that is in. And then I think I'm going to put the this week sticker over here. And that's going to be where I put my to-dos. So let me just, oh, these are little. Did I know that? Maybe I knew that. But I'm going to put these over here and just line this with like a to-do section on the side because I do still need that. And I don't know if this is going to be enough room. It should be. I'm debating if I want to do one of my sections that I do in my daily duo on this side. Like I could put my son's school here, but I also could put it on the days. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to think about that. Then we're going to do the weather trackers. I'm going to put them up here. I am unsure what the weather's going to be like this far in advance, so I'm not going to put that in just yet. I'm just going to put these guys as is. Like, I guess I could put the weather that it's showing me right now, but I feel like it changes too much, so I'm not going to do it. I don't know. I guess we'll just wait on that. Oh, wow, that's very crooked. Okay. Fixed that. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of pop these in as like a placeholder up there because I'm unsure. Especially where I live right now, it's very up in the air with, is it going to snow? Is it going to rain? Who knows? Who knows what it's going to do? So we are just going to put this aside and fill that in when it gets closer. I think I'm going to put my school stuff on the days that I want to get it done. My dinners, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my dinners, like the labels for the dinners, I'm going to put them at the 5 o'clock slot every day because that's generally when we eat because my little ones get cranky. And because of sports right now, the way that it is, my son does have wrestling, but he prefers to eat a snack before and then eat when he gets home. When baseball starts, dinner's going to look a little bit different because we are generally out. So we might all eat later, but we'll see then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was right. So these are going to be the dinners, and I'm going to put them all at the 5 o'clock slot every day. Even if we don't eat right at 5 o'clock or if something changes, I can always move these because Planner Kate stickers are movable, which is fantastic. We love that. I am going to write the dinners in when I have them, and again, if I have to switch the days, like we plan something for one day and it doesn't happen, we'll just move the sticker. Not a big deal. So those are going to be there. We can do these. So we'll do, I don't think there's a payday this week. Is there a payday this week? No, there's not, because the payday is the week that I'm filming this. So nothing there. So let's do trash day. Trash day is going to be here. And we'll put the little trash can. There. Other than that, I don't think there's any, I'm not going to put any of the rest of those down. I need to figure out, do I want to do his school stuff in here? Do I want to do my cleaning stuff? I honestly don't even know if I'm going to put the cleaning stuff here. I think I'm going to fill in the plans, like the actual plans that we have, and kind of go from there and see what I want to put where. So let's start. Where are my labels? Here they are. I'm going to start doing this. And I know this is kind of going to throw off my color coding. Maybe not, though. We're going to do this anyway. We're just winging it. So this one is going to, let's see, the 16th. All we have on the 16th is my husband has some sort of scan. I don't know. I might be able to get away with my color coding. We'll see. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. So that's all we have for Monday. Tuesday, I have my therapy appointment. Riker has wrestling, which I think I'm going to put it on a bigger one because it does take longer. And then Coda has daycare. And that's it for Tuesday. So this has just got to go all the way at the bottom. Then wrestling is going to take up this whole spot down here. Daycare, I'm just going to put it all the way. I need to remember that these go in the middle. Okay, daycare I'm going to put up there. Wednesday. So Wednesday, they're taking my son's class to the high school to see like the musical that the kids are putting on. So we'll just do, I don't know what time they're doing that, so I'm probably just going to put it like up at the top. So musical at high school. We'll just put it like right up here because I don't know what time they're doing it. I'm just kind of going to make a note that that's a thing that's happening. Then the 19th, Coda has daycare again. There is that. And I could use the little squiggles like I do in my daily duo, but I don't want to take up all of that room. So I'm probably not going to do that. Then, let's see. Ooh, wait, because my husband is off on Friday. I am going to put this up here, actually, right at the top. Then we have a birthday party this day. So I'm going to put one of the bigger labels for that. That is my oldest best friend. And then we don't have anything going on Sunday. So that is just, wait, nope, we have wrestling Thursday too. I forgot about that. So actually, I think it's 7 o'clock, not 7:30, and I put 7:30 there. My goodness. Okay. So we have, well, this is crooked. Now I gotta fix it to make myself feel better. Okay. So basic plans are in now. I think I am gonna put my son's school stuff over here because I don't want to take up so much of the day with it. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna keep with the blue theme over here, but I want to leave a space Okay, and then I'll put Riker's school stuff. And I think I'm going to use these anyway, even though I just only need one off of the second, it's fine. And then this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And let's see, there's E Day, F, and then A, B, and C. So no band this week. Then this is bring lunch. Tuesday is also going to be bring lunch. And then he's going to buy lunch Wednesday and Thursday this week. And then bring lunch on Friday. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right. So next, what I think I'm going to do is try to break up the day for schoolwork. So I'm going to use this yellow, and it looks like this is a good spot to do it because there's nothing midday here. And I'm debating if I want to, I probably will box it in, I think, but let's do this first. Now, I don't do it at the times necessarily that I'm blocking this off. This is just specifically to denote, like, okay, this is schoolwork in that box. So I think I'll take the pink and kind of outline it. That way it's kind of just in its own little area. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about this like during the week. I'm going to actively use this planner. I'm also going to use my Daily Duo just because I know that I like it. So we're going to be multitasking in planners this week. Here's my dilemma. So I'm starting 2 new classes, and I got the syllabus for them, and there is a lot of work. So I don't know. I'm going to be a disaster probably until I get used to it. But let's see if we even have, where's my tweezers? If we even have the ability to get this done. I don't even know. This is going to be just a little learning curve for me. I don't like how that went down because I want it like slightly over to cover that time. I don't think it will. That's okay. Monday, I think I'm going to work on, okay, I don't know, because my sociology class has like a million assignments, but I don't know if I'm going to do that all in one day. I'm going to put it all in one day because I like to keep it one class per day because it works better for my brain. Now, this might change. I don't want to use this to put that down, but this might change. We will see. I might end up doing some of the work in a different day of the week, but for now, I'm going to put it all here, and I can't change it if I write it on this actual like on the actual planner. So what I'd probably do is like cross out the ones that I didn't do and then put it on another day. So I think I'm going to start with that. So let me just write in all of my sociology work. Okay. Sociology is in. So yeah, that is a lot. So there's 3 chapters a week that we have to do, but I have so much work in my other classes that I don't want to add more, but the discussions are a little bit different here, so I could actually knock out like a whole bunch at once. But again, I'm going to put this here, and then if I decide to move things, I can. Tuesday is another new class, which I'm not looking forward to at all. It is a history class. I am not a history person, but general electives, right? So let's see. We're going to put this down again, and then I will write in this history, which is not a ton like to write down. It's just a ton of work extra. So I can't really add much to this day because the history assignments are going to take a very long time. So I'm going to write down my history, and I left this additional row of check boxes because just in case I might move stuff, I just wanted the extra room. So moving to Wednesday. Wednesday is probably not going to be too bad. This is a class that I've had all semester, so nothing too, out of the ordinary here. Well, I don't know why. Oh my goodness, I don't pay attention to anything, do I? I could have been using the longer check boxes the whole time, and I bet somebody over there is yelling at me through the screen, but I haven't used these in so long. I honestly did not even know that they were a thing. But anyway, let me get my psych stuff in here. Psych is in. Now, Thursday, I do not like this class. However, I'm taking all my gen eds, I swear, just to get them out of the way. I have a bunch, but I'm trying to finish them up so I can just focus my last 3 years solely on my core classes. We'll see how that goes. But right now I'm regretting my decision. But this class, yeah, not a fan. But short assignments, so I might be able to move stuff over. We'll see. I probably should have put what these are for. I'll know what they're for. Like I said before, I use my Notion to track all of my assignments and stuff, so this is just kind of so I can see it when I look at my planner as opposed to pulling up my Notion. I'm gonna get that written in. So that's it for this class. I don't know why I'm pointing to both. That's it for this class. So yeah, tons of space here to move some of this over. Friday, I'm also gonna leave open so that I can add extra stuff to it. So I'm gonna leave Friday open for now, but I am going to put the check boxes as a placeholder so that I can, change what I need to change, because my husband's off that day too, so I can probably knock out a ton while he has the kids. Then Sunday, is my math. Okay, and math, I always do it on Sundays just to get it out of the way, and so I have the rest of the week to work on all of this lovely stuff. So that's just on Sunday. But again, I have room if I need room, because some of this isn't due until 11:59 on Sunday. Some of it's due on Monday. So we have a little bit of wiggle room here. So that is, I think, all the schoolwork I'm going to put down. And I still really want to do my color coding. So I think I'm going to try to put it on these labels and see if I absolutely hate that. I mean, I can see it, so it's fine. But yes, we have our room for dinners. I have extra school room. Now, on a week with more plans, I'm unsure. I still have to fill in my to-do list also, but I'm just waiting a little bit on that. I don't know. This is nice. I like this extra school section. I'm unsure if I had more plans in the middle of the day, I could just break up, do this in different spots, move, you know what I'm talking about, move the little washies per day. So I do like it though. I don't hate this. And I did not put my cleaning schedule on here because I said I wanted to take it out of my daily duo because it's just not, I don't know. I don't need it. I know what I'm cleaning every day. And sometimes I switch it. If I don't want to clean that room on that particular day, I move it. So I don't know. I think what I might do is utilize this instead and put my cleaning schedule on one of these pages. And I might also put my waiting on list like I do in my daily duo on the dashboard for my month. I don't know yet. I don't use the monthly overview because I use my iCal for that. It's linked for the family so we can all see everything. I also have a skylight, so we kind of do that digitally. So I don't know what else to use this for, but I don't hate this. I actually I don't know. I think I really like it. I might have to order more hourly kits because I need to play around. I don't know, but I like this for now. So I hope you guys liked it too. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you have any ideas or input on layouts or however you guys plan, what works for you, what doesn't work, what you're thinking before we see any previews for launch, what you're thinking you're going with for next year, let me know. I am interested. I love seeing other people's spreads and how they use things. So yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I will see you in my next video.